Well, I've officially stalled long enough, and now I must put on wet socks and wet shoes. It is time. Day 130. I think it's 34. I was going to say 33, but I think it's 34. Day 134. And we are on a side trail, or a parallel trail of the Pacific Crest Trail, rerouting around the Adams Wilderness Fire. And I talked about this a lot in my other videos, but if you're just tuning in now, that's what's happening. And we decided to take another reroute. So we had two different reroutes that we had one set, and then we met some hikers that were doing a different one, and we liked their plan better. And then yesterday, when we were eating lunch at one of Piped Springs, we met a couple of guys, and they also had another reroute that they were working on, or that they were doing. And that was that they were going to resupply at a little camp store in Northport, I think it was, a lake. And it was only a couple miles off trail from their reroute that went parallel to the PCT. So after much deliberation and going over our food supplies, Bobby and I decided that we didn't really have enough food, and that it was going to be very challenging, and we would have to ration a lot in order to make it all the way up to White Pass or White Bridge or something, where there's a Cracker Barrel, and that's where we're going to resupply. And it was 99 miles yesterday, and we only did about 8, so we're probably about 91 miles now. So we decided that that was a good idea, so we're going to hit that today. I'm not sure what's in store. When I asked the guys, they were like, yeah, we saw pictures, it looks like a camp store. So we just kind of went off of that, and we're like, let's go. So we got off at the Racetrack Trail, Indian Racetrack, and that is where we're hiking today. And we should hit that camp store by either late afternoon or tonight. And if we can't find any food, I guess we're gonna have to hunt down those other hikers and probably eat them. So I'm so glad we decided on this option, because even last night we were eating, and then this morning I was like, yeah, we didn't not have enough food, and that would have been pretty sucky. It would have been fine, but when you're really hungry and you're not trying to do high mileage, for me at least, it's not really fun, and you don't really get to enjoy the area because you're so focused on just trying to get your miles done because you're hungry. And the fact that it is cold. I'm in my raincoat right now. I got my buff on, my neck gaiter, and it's cold. So all around, I think it's all going to be good stuff. And I think I've talked long enough. I'm at the, yeah. Let's get this day started. And we're off. Here we go, Indian Racetrack. Don't let us down. Okay, well, so far this trail isn't bad, but there's quite a bit of shrubbery growing alongside it, which is fine and expected, but it is wet and adding to the general dampness of today. Look, look, look. So far, this trail is perfect. Ah, look at that. Welcome. This is our trail, Falls Creek Horse Camp. Well, we're doing a breakfast break. You guessed it. Tortillas, cheese, and summer sausage.
Sup? Sup world? Sup YouTube channel? Sup peeps? Just chilling on a bridge, filtering some water, eating some meaty cheesy snacks.
Yep.
Not a big deal.
Nope. Well, look at this. We found ourselves on a Forest Service road.
We're in a dirt
And
road
we
in
can
the middle of
hold
nowhere,
hands.
What'd you say, Pookie?
I said we can hold hands and walk side by side. This is nice. Well, that's neat. Must be in a cross-country ski area. And look at this. We find ourselves on yet another road. Wow. I believe that's a piece of bread and an apple and a milk carton, and that says 8 miles, and that is our resupply. Yep, that's it. Okay, what the heck are we looking at? Some sort of shriveled up salmonberry, blackberry, raspberry. All right, since we are walking on a road and we can walk side by side, more or less, I was gonna say, so a couple people, Bobby, have asked you about like whether or not you paint things from memory, or you take photography, or like what your process is for as far as painting.
Ah, yes. Everybody wants to know.
Yes, the masters
of the artist.
The secrets of the artist.
Okay, well.
Which you don't have to give up your secrets if you don't want to.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't care. So basically, I keep my paint set right at the top of my backpack right here. It's got all my paper in it. It's got pencils and watercolors and everything I need to make art. And so if I want to, and if I'm in a good position, I will sit down and take a break and draw from life. Draw maybe these flowers on the side of the road, or some trees, or some mountains. And,
or if we're at a picnic table.
Or if we're at a picnic table, even better. Because really for me to do some from life painting, the situation needs to be like, it's not raining out, you know, it's not snowing out, it's not totally freezing. So if the conditions are right, I'll totally sit down and paint from life, and I actually love doing that. If the conditions are a little bit off, maybe I'll do some drawing, and then at the end of the day in the tent, I'll fill it in with watercolor. I will use references from the day to inspire my paintings. I really like to use video as references because oftentimes taking pictures, they're like kind of stagnant, and I don't really like copying photos for my artwork. What I really prefer doing is having the imagery there to inspire the emotion of the artwork, and of course the look of the artwork. But I'm not copying the picture. I'm using the picture to inspire the moment, and usually the picture is coming from a video. So if I am using reference, I'm using a video that I've paused, maybe in a few different places. And then if I'm painting something particular, like a mountain, I'll really try my best to make that mountain look exactly like how it's supposed to look. But maybe I'll have some fun with the woods around it or something like that. Or if I'm painting a tractor, I'll try to make that tractor look like exactly how that's supposed to look. But if it serves the artwork better for me to add a little more of this or that, or put some vines growing on it, I'll have some fun with it. So does that answer the question?
Yeah, I think that was perfect.
Okay.
I'm jealous of his whistling abilities. Oh. we got sunshine. This is nice.
First time since we got into Washington.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we had no idea what to expect, but Northwoods seems to be like a little town. There's a car coming, so Bobby's all worried. Anyways, there's a fire station, and we're walking to a place, perhaps, that is called the Pizza Place on the map. Holy guacamole, Batman! This looks like it is a real town, and we might be walking up to a real grocery store. Hootie, it's coming from there.
I know. That's why I'm scooting you over to here.
There's a building. There's an open sign. There's America's flag. There's a picnic table. There's an umbrella. There's a mural. There's a Bobby. This place has got everything. It says Eagle Cliff Store and Camp.
So,
Hi there. How you doing?
thanks for the resupply advice.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
I almost forgot to record before we finished eating. What all did you have?
I had some macaroni salad, a burrito, and some Red Bull, and a Dr. Pepper, and a little bit of your ice cream sandwich.
In case you didn't know, Bobby and I are sponsored by Red Bull.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, we just got some Trail Magic off-grid IPA. Not 2, but an entire 6-pack. There was this guy with his side-by-side and his quad and his family, and he saw our backpacks and just started asking us a bunch of questions about our water filter, and then was asking us about the trail, and we were showing him the map, and they just got done camping at a bunch of the lakes, and he was all excited about it. And then he was like, do you need anything? And I was like, I'll take a beer. And he's like, yeah, I'll be right back. And he bought us a 6-pack. And then Bobby was like, maybe we're not hiking anymore, but we still need to hike.
I'm wondering somewhere where he's like figured out trying to fly away from me as I got closer to him.
That's awesome. Get it? Welcome. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, we are in the back of Dave's Subaru, who has kindly offered us a ride back to a point at which...
Back to where our continuous footpath.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say, exactly.
So basically, I'll show them with my finger. So the trail goes like this, or our route goes like this. Mm-hmm. And at some point, we get to here, and then we have to veer to Resupply, and then get back to our route, our footpath. So this little Resupply thing, you know, feel free to get rides. And this, as long as you get back to the point where you got off your route, then your continuous footpath is maintained.
Boom.
Really nice, isn't it?
Well, we just had a wonderful stay at Eagle Creek.
Curly Q's Curly Eagle Bar.
Wherever that was. We met 2 of the sweetest ladies who were working the register.
Yep.
And they started watching our YouTube channel as soon as we gave it to them. And then wonderful Dave back there gave us a ride here.
Yep.
And we are back on trail.
Basically, we got hooked up.
We got hooked up.
We
got beers from Crest.
We got beers. We got a ride back to our footpath.
Yeah, so.
Pretty fucking freaking awesome.
Taking a sharp left.
Sharp left, people. down the dusty road. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting dusty. Dun, 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 dun.
How long do you need?
As long as you can get me.
Give me! Here we go. Okay, I will say one of the cool things about doing a lot of these reroutes is just that we're exploring different trails. Like, we're not just doing the PCT. Like, we're exploring a trail in Washington that's right alongside the Lewis River. And look at how gorgeous this is. This is just amazing. Look at this.
Right here.
Wow. Whoa.
Not bad, huh?
This is a nice sight. All right, we stopping. The rules of the PCT. If you find a good camp spot, you just stop.
Let me tell you, this is the beauty of just hiking with your partner. Because then you can just make decisions like this and just quit, you know?
Yep.
You hike with a bunch of other people, they all got a bunch of ideas on how far you need to go. When you're just hiking with your wife or your husband,
You could just stop.
you can just stop.
I'm also about to swim in that river. Probably naked.